YouTube, good morning. This is part 2, how I pray effectively. How you do it is what you do, but I wanted to share this because I share it with all my friends and family and anybody else that's interested in wanting to know. So I made a video today, May the 26th, 2019, about how I pray effectively, about feeling and what it would feel like to be it, whatever it is. So I need to expand on this a little bit more to where it makes sense to people. What would you see? What would you smell? What would you taste? What would you hear? What would you feel? What would you touch? Write that out just like that. And ask yourself, put yourself in a picture that sparks pure interest in what you want to do. If it's money, don't think about money. That's the worst thing you can do. Ask yourself, what would I spend my money wisely and productive on? And ask yourself those questions. What would I see with this money? What would I smell with this money? What would I taste, hear, feel, and touch? The reason I bring this video is because yesterday I was talking to a man, older man, and he tells me that they went up to a place up north. I'm not going to name it at this time, but people were paying $500 for a conference and learning how to do what I'm telling you how to do right now, and I don't want no money for it. This is grace. How in the hell do you put a price on grace, is my mind of thinking. And I enjoy doing this. So my way of putting that out there, if you want to do this, is on YouTube. And it's free. Pick up a Bible and understand it. Most people don't do that anymore, and that's fine, but I like doing it. So there you go. So again, what would you see? What would you smell? What would you taste? What would you hear, like a congratulations? Hear somebody talking over a conversation that you got congratulated. What would you feel? What would you touch? I'm talking about with your hands, your body, whatever the case may be that you want. And most people's not going to do this because they think it's weird. But I'm telling you, by my experience, and you go experience it too, and I'll give you a couple things that I get my teachings off from. Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard. Goddard. www.realneville.com and www.freeneville.com. That's where I got all my teachings from. That's what I believe. It all comes down to, what do you accept as true? Point blank, cut and dry. What you don't accept, it means you don't believe in it. But if you do believe in it, it's going to come faster. Don't want or need anything at all. Just accept it right there on the spot. Don't look for any witness or anything like that, the how and the when of anything, because that's not going to do nothing but delay it. And when you least expect it, that's when it'll come about. It's kind of like boiling eggs in a pot. And I've said this to people many times before. You put the pot on the stove. You put cold water in it. It takes time to get the generated feeling of expression of what you want because you're unforsure of it. You take an egg that you got out of a carton that you bought in the store, and it's soft. That's your thought that's going into the pot. You turn the heat up on low, and it takes time. That's the reason why I say read it out and write it out in past tense. Already happened. 3 days and 3 nights. That's how I do it. And then by witness, that's what I've experienced. I experience what it's like to experience what I want. And then voila, the results are there. When I least expect it, it has to be what I want it to be. I have to be exact on it. I have to believe in it. I have to just go into it. And that's morning, nighttime, everything. I do it just like that. I drift off like it's there. And it's kind of hard for people to do that because they want it in the instant now. Guess what? Money's not going to fall in your lap. You got to be creative with it. And whatever else that you want, you got to think about what you're doing, and you got to put some work into it. I mean, when it's going to come about its own natural way of doing it. But I can't believe paying $500 to go to a conference to pay to get what I'm teaching you now on YouTube for free. And it's off of those websites where I got it from. And it's all I can tell you. If you don't believe me, test the law. Test what I'm giving you right here in tools. What would you see? What would you smell? What would you taste? What would you hear? What would you feel? What would you touch? and go into experience with that for 3 days and 3 nights. If it don't work on the third day, go at it again until you see absolute result. I would get a journal and go about my day, and what did I experience out of each day that I was around? You might pop and there might be something in there, I don't know. But to pay $500 for nonsense, why? That's all I asked. But that's how I do it. I hope you get some kind of enjoyment, fulfillment out of this. If you don't, delete the video, don't watch it. But I like mentoring people. I like helping people. I don't do this for money, don't want money. I mean, yeah, money's important. It makes the world turn around. But the money thing is the wise and productive use of money. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get something out of it. If you watch this video, give it a thumbs up if you like it. If not, give a thumbs down and say, hey, you need to get a life or something. I don't know. But anyways, God bless you. Godspeed, and have a good day. Bye-bye.